Hi, I'm Mark Dannenberg. I am the CEO and founder of Options Moneymaker. I work to help traders learn how to trade more effectively. I also work with people who have never traded before and are seeking an opportunity to learn. They have an interest and an appetite to learn the financial markets. Now, being a trader is a very broad term. You can trade futures and commodities. You can trade stocks. You can trade options. When you get into each of those categories, there are subcategories. For example, at Options Moneymaker, it's probably no surprise to you that we trade options. But we don't trade options on every conceivable optionable stock out there. There are thousands of them. And it would be just overwhelming to try to figure out where all the opportunities are every day. There are opportunities to make money every single day in the market, every single day. And what we need to do is to look for opportunities that we recognize and that they're easy to spot. So one of the things that I think about often is, what is my blind spot? Where is my blind spot? And as I work with traders, I talk to them about what their blind spots are. And oftentimes with options trading, the blind spot is not recognizing the opportunity and not recognizing the risk. Now, risk has a lot of different ways to define it. And when option traders are trading and putting risk on, I would say, based on my experience of working with literally thousands of traders over the years, that the vast majority of them don't recognize the degree to which they have risk in play. They don't know how to calculate their risk. They don't know how to assess how much actual risk they have on. And unfortunately, they don't realize until after it's too late. And it's too late when you are in trouble on your position and you start to assess what you could potentially lose on that trade. I'm an avid motorcyclist, and I've been an avid motorcyclist for 40 years. And I've never had any kind of a serious, even close call type incident. And I attribute that to a mentor that I had very early on in my life who talked to me about blind spots when I was riding. Now, when I was very young and I was riding motorcycles, I wasn't experienced, and I might have been a little cavalier, a little cocky about the way I rode. I'm grateful that I had no serious accidents. I love to ride. I love the joy of riding. I love the feeling that it gives me, and I love the openness around me. But when you're riding a motorcycle, there are blind spots. You can be riding in traffic on a multi-lane expressway like I do in California, and you can be behind a car, you can be in front of a car, you can be beside a truck, and you need to be alert to the fact that they may or may not be able to see you. Mirrors don't completely surround the car or truck and enable a driver to see you completely. And it's my responsibility as a motorcyclist to be aware of what those blind spots are and navigate my way away from those blind spots. That's all about protection. It's all about diminishing risk. So when we apply that same concept to option trading, it's all about being knowledgeable enough to recognize where the blind spots are so that your learning doesn't come in the form of a big loss or complete devastation to your account. That's what a blind spot is, and unfortunately there are a lot of blind spots in trading, but the good news is you can easily learn how to avoid them. Option trading is something that is available to anyone and everyone who has the willingness to devote some time and attention to learning. Now, I personally believe that the right way to learn is over an extended period of time. You don't learn by reading a book. You get an overview by reading a book. You don't learn by attending a 2-day weekend seminar. You get a good idea conceptually of what to do, but it isn't until you actually place trades in real market conditions, similar to what we've experienced in this past few days, where the indexes have seen unprecedented declines, in a short period of time. It's learning and your way through those time periods and navigating your way through those that will really teach you how to be a successful trader. And nobody should have to learn options trading on their own. I believe that if you work with somebody who will teach you and guide you and show you in multiple market conditions how to be successful, that anybody can be successful trading options. So what is your blind spot? Start thinking about that. Do you have blind spots in your life? Things that maybe if you just looked a little differently, you opened your eyes a little wider, or you thought about it, you're putting yourself in blind spots on a regular basis that either you've gotten slammed by before, whether it's options trading, driving a car, riding a motorcycle, or anything else that you may do in your life? Or are you alert to those blind spots, and that alertness is what keeps you out of harm's way? We want to create traders. We want to help traders create an environment where they are always alert. They are awake to what the blind spots are so that they can avoid them. They can navigate them. So my name is Mark Dannenberg. I am the founder and CEO of Options Moneymaker. If you like what you hear, check us out at ommprofitbuilders.com. ommprofitbuilders.com. We have a program where we will help traders over a 6-month period learn and navigate their way through all of the various market conditions. Every day, 5 days a week for 6 months. It's not a big time commitment. It's about a 30-minute commitment a day at your convenience to understand how to trade options and create some of the best wealth and freedom that you could ever think about creating for yourself. So again, ommprofitbuilders.com. Thanks for listening. I'll be back again with another session tomorrow.